Hi everybody, it's Brittany and Amelia again. You like my powdery fluffy packing, or my powdery packing brush?
Get the dust away. The dust. Stop! Oh, I thought you were putting it in like a blush or something.
We're doing the Urban Decay Distortion Eyeshadow Palette, which I hauled in which I bought. So this is what the actually, it's a little bit foggy. So this is what the actual palette looks like. Looks like a lot of white, and then some color.
More like an ombre to pink.
You can't really tell unless you get super close.
Super close, and then you can.
Then you can see that there is actual differences in colors. So the outside packaging is really cool. That's upside down. So we're gonna do swatches. So give me your arm. We have extra arms.
I'm really pale. I haven't been outside in 8 years.
You're 9.
Exactly.
So I am going to do on my arm finger swatches, and then I'm going to do brush swatches of them each on her arm because I have a new arm. Thank God those aren't prescription. Anyways, so as always, I will be going from here to here, kind of like reading a book. So the first 3 swatches look like this. They're very pretty.
Very pigmented.
So the first color right here is Bleach. This one is Shifty. Then we have Space.
I like Space.
I do too. And then we have Mind Game.
Mind Game?
And then the last one is Blur.
Blur?
So that's what the first row looks like. We are going to then do brush swatches on this child's arm. Here it goes. I feel like I might be a vampire. So that is Bleach. Next we have Shifty.
Oh, that was close. I'm gonna put
which is supposed to be a green that you cannot see even on the palest of pale-skinned children. But it does appear to be buildable. So you can definitely see nothing.
It's hard to see. Oh, there you can just a tad.
All right. So next we have Space, which looks like that. You again
also
are gonna have issues
to
seeing it, but
buildable.
No, not really. Actually, it's right. Well, you saw me swatch it, so you obviously know where I actually put it. Next we have Mind Game.
Mind Game doesn't really look like it show up.
Now these are showing up. It's just that they're not showing up
on camera.
Okay, so my mount decided to break. No, we didn't. I counted and I can count your swatches because I can see them. And that would be.
Oh my God! Stop grabbing my arm.
Yeah, these just aren't very pigmented as far as this goes. Alright, so this is what it looks like. It's fine. This is what it would look like with Fix Plus.
Same thing.
So,
yeah, this shows up a lot better.
A lot better. Let's actually go in a second time.
Just pigmented.
And look.
Yeah, you can see from afar now. You don't have to zoom on close.
Moving on to the second row.
This next row looks really pigmented.
So we have First Defense, Hotbox, 5.0, and Rogue. So finger swatches we have.
Finger swatches. Whoa.
First Defense, yes.
Yeah,
Hotbox.
This line's a lot more pigmented.
5.0.
I like 5.0. It's a very good.
And Rogue.
Rogue is,
so they look like this.
Rogue is a purple.
Then the last one is Trash Talk. So that would be the second row. So now I'm going to do the brush swatches. This here is the brush swatch for First Defense.
I don't know. Just think it goes on a lot quicker with the finger swatch.
Then we have Hotbox, which I feel like
it looks more black than it does green.
It definitely has a better, in my opinion, a better green it shows up more green here than it does with the finger swatch. With the finger swatch, it was more metallic, and here it's, and with the brush swatch, it's definitely more matte with a little bit of a shimmer to it.
On camera, it looks black.
Next, we have 5.0, which is that blue. I'm not really
That's buildable.
I'm not really impressed by this blue. I wasn't really impressed with the finger swatch though either, to be honest.
I was.
Is this one buildable?
Yeah. Yeah. It's buildable.
It's definitely buildable. Next we have Rogue, which is the purple. Again, I was not too impressed by, but purples, in my opinion. Let's add a second layer onto it. And again, it is also buildable, and it does have that metallic sheen to it. Last one in this row is going to be Trash Talk. And it is just a fuchsia. It's buildable, but it is extremely light.
It is. I'm not even...
There we go.
You can see it better right here instead of like all over my camera.
Well, how am I supposed to swatch you?
Oh my god, it's backwards. I hate cameras that are backwards.
Last row. So, I'm kind of excited for this last. Ooh. Alright, so we have Territorial, Blackout,
that black.
Old Smoke, which I like that color, and then this really pretty color here, which is Shag.
Of course, I like the Old Smoke.
So, that one is Territorial. Blackout. Ooh, yes. I like when a black is doing it right. Next we have Old Smoke.
I like it.
And then we have this Celestial color, Celestial, which is very beautiful, and that is Shag.
One more
and
color.
Then the last color is Velvet, which is more of a brick.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a brick burgundy.
A purpley brown red color thing.
So,
yes.
first one is actually, is this dry?
I don't think I look like it.
Are we dry?
I'm wearing.
So this first one is Territorial. When I swatched Territorial, it was a lot like the First Defense one, so I wanted to make sure that I could tell in the pan that they're two different colors, but sometimes swatching can make them look so similar. So.
Stop suffocating my nose.
Now we have Blackout.
Ooh.
Which. Don't get on my clothes, please.
Oh, that was so close.
Is definitely
it's a good black.
a good,
really, really good black.
good black. Blendable.
Same thing.
You're better than your brother. Your brother currently told me that he can't wait to do my makeup because then he can use the blendies, the blender, which is foundation. Foundation is called the blender. So, it definitely does blend. I do find, though, that it's not as blendable as...
It's not as spreadable.
Blendable.
Spreadable.
Because you can still see the initial line where it was, and that was with a brush. So it's not like I added that line with my finger, and now it won't blend out. Now we have Old Smoke, which is a...
The brown right there.
Yeah, that's because it's also pretty. Now we have Old Smoke, which is a gray. So moving on, we have the color Shag, which to me is a very celestial purple. No! So it's not very pigmented.
On camera, at least. I mean, it's not very pigmented in real life either, but you can see it better in real life than you can see on camera.
I'm gonna build you. You're gonna be a
I'm
beautiful.
Be a bridge.
You're gonna be a beautiful baby.
came out of my.
Here we go.
Leave the banner.
She's pretty again. The last color that we have is Velvet, which is going to have glitter in it, unfortunately, because not Celestial, that's definitely, I just did 2 coats of this. So that is 2 coats.
This is the whole bottom layer.
And then this is 1. So that is the color Velvet. This is 1, and then I accidentally just went in because it's a
1
habit.
coat, 2 coat.
To build when you're trying to look at color, and I was distracted by the fact that Shag kind of got glitter all over her arm.
This is the same color.
Yeah, I know.
I know. This is
In my final conclusion, I got this for $22 at the time, so to me this was definitely worth it. I think this is a beautiful palette. It's gorgeous. It shows up and it is very pretty. Once again, I have other palettes that I have bought that are cheaper that I definitely like, that I feel have the same quality as these. For example, this one, the Mermaid's Tail. This one's $10, and it does have similar colors in it. Not obviously the same, but these ones also have high pigmentation, and let's see, do I have any here? These 3 right here are from the Mermaid's Tail, and then these 2 are from the Distortion palette. So this one, and this one, and then we have this one and this one. So as you can see, like, these 2 are almost identically the same color. Oh, I can't see very well. So this one and this one are almost identically the same color. Yet this palette here retails for $9.90 at Hot Topic, and this one retails for around $50. From what I swatch on my arm and what I see in person, or what I feel, these are similar in texture as these. If you wanted to splurge on this one, this is definitely a good palette to buy. But if you can't afford this one, which I understand if you can't, then you could always splurge for something like this, which is $10, and you can still have similar results. In my conclusion, I do like this palette. It is beautiful. I think the quality is great. I definitely would say if you wanted to buy it, and that's just all I'm going to say. I don't want to give you advice to go out and buy a $50 palette when I know that you could buy a $10 palette, get the same quality, and save your money.
Almost the same colors.
Almost. Well, some. Not even almost. Like, most of them aren't the same. It's just, you know.
You'll get like 2.
It's $10. You could buy 2 of them and have twice as many colors and more of a selection. Anyways, that is my conclusion. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you come back for more. I love you all, you beautiful unicorns. Mwah. Bye. It's so weird looking inside of it.